Hi. And this is finally my haul video for September. I'll make it quick as possible that I can, even though I'm not very good at that. Um, I just rolled out everything from my floor bookshelf to see what I've got this entire month. I actually had to look at some of the dates too. This month seemed to be really long because I thought some of these I bought in August. So yeah, I bought a lot apparently, and I don't know how good that is for my checkbook, but continuing. Um, I'm gonna say the first thing I bought this month was actually the 33 for a skip beat, which came out I think in the early part of September. Yeah, I think it did, and I don't know how many more months I have to wait to get it. Yeah, early month of September because there it is. Um, because I really want to continue it, but I don't want to buy the Japanese version to continue it because I bought it all in English. But who knows? Maybe in the future I'll buy the entire Japanese version of this series because I absolutely love it. And by the way, I started reading online in Tokyo Crazy Paradise, which is one of the older like '90s um, comics by this mangaka. Oh my god, the art style is dramatically different, and well, not too much different, but it's different. It's less polished. The way she tells the story is less polished, but it's still so good. I think I'll discuss that story later because that's a really good story too. So I got that, and actually I bought this at Kinokuniya, the Japanese bookstore in Seattle International District, and I also bought I think the same day because it's like literally $1, and I'm like, why not? I bought another one of these, but it's actually book 3 for 2014. I have book 4 of the what do they call these? I always forget what they call these. Does it say somewhere on here? Furuku? Furoku? I don't know. So I got that, and actually, this funny thing, they Sojo Beat and Viz Media just started publishing I think the second volume of this story, My Love Story, came out just recently, and yeah, it's a newer series. So I may actually get it because I've read a little bit in here, and it seems like it's a fun story, so I may actually pick it up just based on what I saw in here. But it also, like there's always a gift. I got this compilation book. I think these are all one shots. I haven't looked through this at all. The art is not the best, but yeah, it's all like I don't know if I would read any of this. I think these are all one shots. Yeah, or if anything, they're probably like the CDs where the manga artist makes like an extra thing for the story, extra stories. I don't know. So I got those on one day. I went to get this and I just picked this up because it was like $1. Like, come on, why not? So it's a lot of story for $1. And for people who love Aura Raido, I think it's the story's name, or Ao Haru Ride, or what people call it on the internet. That's in here too. So I've been reading. I kind of read a little bit of it just to see what it's like. I can read it online, but I'll just wait until it gets published into English, or I just buy the Japanese version. Mind blowing. I can do that, so I might as well do that. And actually, because I wanted to finish the story, because before I continue with Kimi ni Toke, my Sailor Moon, I need to finish with the stories I bought originally. So I bought the rest of Strobe Edge. I now own all 10 of them. And I ordered these through Amazon, and they came actually really fast, which is, or maybe my perception of time was a little off, but it came in a decent amount of time. So I haven't started reading it because I've been reading another series I bought, which I didn't even plan on buying until like this month, because I was just gonna buy the box series of it. So what happened was, because this already is like $50, and then of course I have the newer Skippy, and I was like, okay, I'm done for the month, no more manga. I have enough manga and I still have Claymore that I haven't read. So I was like, I can be fine. So I went to Seattle. Me and my partner Ada went to the zoo, and then I was like, oh look, there's a half price books, which is the discount bookstore, like GameStop type thing. And I was like, it's in Seattle. I wonder what their manga section looks like compared to the one here in Bellevue, and the atrocious one that's actually in Redmond. And so I went. um, Bad idea because it's gigantic, and they had so many full series, and it even had discount series too. I was like, I was gobsmacked, and I was like, oh my god, this is like a treasure trove. Granted, there's a ton of Tokyo Pop, but still, I was like, oh my god, they even have all of Claymore. They have 2 volumes I don't have from that. They have, god, they just have everything. And then I saw it because I was planning to buy this series. Why am I saying, like, hiding it like it's a surprise? It's Vampire Knight. Oh my god. I saw, like, 1 through 16. Is that how much I have? Yes. 1 through 16 in that bookstore, and I was, like, dying. And I was like, I'm curious, what is the quality of each book? So I literally pulled them out, looked at them. Only a couple of them have, like, small water damage, I think. Here, I'm going through it to see. Yeah, like, number 5 does. But you can't tell because it's just, like, a little ripple. Oh my god. So, but they had, like, doubles of some of the volumes, and I just picked the better looking one out of the 2 or the 3, and they only were missing book 2, and they had a volume 1, but they were really, volume 1 was like someone dipped it in water. It was bad, so I didn't get it. So I bought volume 1 and 2 at Barnes & Noble, I think that very night, so I could start reading the series. I wasn't even gonna plan to read it. I just wanted to have it. But I ended up reading the series, so that's why I haven't read my Strobe Edge, which I've now had for a month and haven't read. Same thing with Claymore. I had that now for 2 months. And then 3 through 16. 11's on top because that's the book I'm currently on. Hi. I got all of them. And you won't believe the price. It was only $50, or 40-something dollars, which is amazing. That's like the price of only the first 3 books. You can't beat that. I absolutely love the fact that I found this, and also regret it because it's not nice to my checkbook. And actually, when I bought it, Adam was like, no more books. No, and every time I'm like, I want to go to Kinokuniya, he's like, no, you have enough. Read what you have. So, this story is so good, and the reason why I wanted to buy it in October was because I pre-ordered several months ago for the final book, the special edition. I don't want the normal one. You can always get that. So I want the special edition. I just read on their Twitter that it comes with also an art book, which is exciting. That's really exciting. So I will probably review, in a very terrible review that I do, this manga because it's so good. It is. You can watch the anime. However, I watched the anime back when it was only in Japanese, so I don't know if that tells you my age. Not really, because I was 14 when it was, like, in 2004, so you can't really tell what my age was then. But, oh, it didn't come out in 2004, by the way. This was misleading. But, what am I saying? I watched it in Japanese, and it was fine. I didn't read the manga. I only read book 1 when I was, like, in detention one year, like, my sophomore year. And one of the anime kids that sat in the library let me read it. So that's how I knew about Vampire Knights from the first off. So Skip Beat and Vampire Knights were the very first mangas I've ever read. And then I just stopped reading manga because I was busy with my, like, social life in high school. And, oh, long story. But, what happened... What am I getting at? Adam saw after I bought this, he started watching the anime, and it's in English on Netflix. And I was like, oh, I'll watch it with you too. And the voice acting is atrocious, by the way, and I absolutely can't stand the way Yuki, the person that speaks Yuki, her voice, can't stand the way she says Kaname. It's like really obnoxious. I don't know. I think I'm just picking at the way she says it, but it's just bad acting in it, but it's terrible. And then of course because I'm reading the manga, I'm like pointing like, oh that scene never happened. Oh, that's backwards. So do you know if you're gonna watch the anime version instead of the manga? Mm. It's gonna be a little bit different, and actually the anime leaves certain things out because this story is 19 volumes long, not, you know, the short amount of volumes that I think. No, not I think. The anime goes only to volume 10, and even volume 10 is a little bit more than what the anime has, and also the last two episodes are different. So just know that. But if you want to watch the anime and then continue with the manga, volume 11 is your friend, or the ending of 10, and then continuing on. So just an FYI. So I'm gonna take 11 out because I'm reading that today. So that's really all I bought manga wise. I did buy a pair of Ferragamo shoes yesterday from work. But yeah. Well, I'm done. This is all I got this month. I'm not gonna buy my any manga until I'm done with these series. I think the next one I'm gonna buy is gonna be the latter half of God, I can't speak today, of Sailor Moon. So that's gonna be a thing that I'm gonna get, and then I may or may not buy new. I don't know. I've been thinking about Kimi no Toke. Do I want to continue it? I'm not entirely sure if I want to continue it. It is like 19 volumes, which I don't know if I want to invest that much money in a story that I'm like, about. It's cute and everything, but I'm not convinced. You know what I mean? I'm not convinced to invest a lot of money in that series. So I may look at online, like the next book, to see what it's like, to see if I really want to continue it, but I don't think I'm gonna. Anyway, so I don't even know. And there's also, where am I gonna get at? There's I know November, December, there's gonna be new releases for new mangas, like volume ones. I know which one I'm really waiting for is in December. It's called like Assassination Classroom, I think. I saw it at Kinokuniya, the Japanese version of it, and I was flipping through it, and I'm like, I really like this. I want to get this. Do they have it in English? And they're coming out with it in English. So, but I may or may not just get the Japanese version because the covers look prettier. They're like the same covers, but I don't know. Just something. There's like a gloss over. I think they look prettier. And also, what did you eat? What did you eat yesterday? That is like a gay manga. I don't really like gay stories a lot of times because they're really tacky. But that one, I read a sample of that one, and I actually kind of like it. So I might actually get that one. Now, of course, with those type of stories, I'm like, do I get the Japanese version because the cover is prettier, or do I get the English version? It's just, my life's tough. It's really tough. Deciding between books. The fortunate thing I can actually choose between two, so that's kind of nice. But yeah. So, cheers. I'm getting ready for work, so I'm done. Bye.